Good morning, you beautiful people. This is our IT Band masterclass. Let me preface this. It is better to do a little bit a lot of times than it is to do a lot in a little bit of time. Said another way, I'd rather spend 30 seconds 10 times throughout the day than 5.5 minutes right now doing the things I'm about to show you to do. That goes for almost anything physical. It's better to do a little bit a lot of times for your body than it is to do a whole lot of movement in a little bit of time. Okay? I am going to sip my coffee because we are relaxing as we do this. I encourage you, do the same. Have coffee, have water close by. When we're dealing with an IT band, couple things. Number one, we got to hydrate. Okay? We have to hydrate. We have to give our body the tools it needs to heal itself. We got to eat real food. Got to eat fruits, vegetables, colors, things that are anti-inflammatory. You got to limit sugar. You have to sleep. Sleep is the best recovery tool we have. Everything I'm going to show you, you could add it all up, multiply it by 1,000, and it would not still come close to what sleep does for recovery for your body. You have to sleep. Okay? We have to keep moving. Even if it's bothering you, there are lots of things that you can do to encourage blood flow to that area, encourage oxygen to that area. And we got to manage our stress, right? And your IT band hurts, but it is not a death sentence. It is going to get better. Okay? So manage stress, optimize your sleep, vascularize, meaning get blood to the area, eat real food. Happens to spell out MOVE. How about that? Okay. You need a mat. You need a foam roller. If you have a massage gun, I'm going to show you how to use that today. Oh, you know the other thing we're going to get? We're going to get a rolling pin. Stay right there. Well, no, go get a rolling pin. Hey, just about every house I know has one of these. Just about every house I know only uses it at Christmas. Right, when you're making cookies. But seriously, this is a rolling pin. Okay? At my office, I have what we call like a stick massager. It's the same thing. It just costs $30 at Dick's instead of $1 at the dollar store. Go buy a rolling pin, no big deal. So those are going to be our 4 tools: the floor, rolling pin, IT foam roller, and massage gun. I'm going to show you the floor stuff first. A part of why I'm doing this is mine is bothering me. I increased my activity because I started working out with our soccer team, the high school soccer team that I coach, and we're 4 weeks in, and it is talking to me. Not super painful, but starting to talk, right? And I need to listen to it. So one more sip of coffee. Other thing that's really important right now is that a lot of physical therapy, almost all of physical therapy, is like think of these things on a seesaw, right? It's tight stuff and weak stuff. When we strengthen the weak stuff and we loosen the tight stuff, the pain takes care of itself, almost without fail. So, yeah, I'm dealing with a tight IT band. I need to loosen it up. The scale will still be off if I don't strengthen my glutes. And the reverse is true. If I only strengthen my glutes, but I don't do this stuff for the IT band, it's still probably going to bug me. Okay? So we have to restrike that balance. The pain will take care of itself. The other most important thing here is that we are talking to our nervous system. We are not going to smash and take the construction crew and flatten out any tissues in our body right now. And if any provider tells you otherwise, that we're like reshaping and reforming stuff, Ask them where they're getting their information, and then send it to me, please. Really, what we are doing is we are talking to our nervous system. We're giving our body an input through our skin, through our muscles, through our bones, through our joints, that then sends that input up to our brain. And our brain says, wow, something's going on down there that we don't really love. What do we need to do to fix it? And your brain is going to send signals back to say, hey, maybe you need a little more slack. Here's a little more slack, muscles. Hey, maybe you need a little more blood flow. You're kind of beating us up down there. We're going to send blood flow to that area. Everything I'm about to show you is simply talking to your nervous system. It is not smashing and mashing and taking a bulldozer to your muscle, skin, bones. It's not doing that. Your body is far too resilient to let that happen. If that were the case, if I stood up right now, my whole butt would be flat because I've been sitting on the floor. Right? When I stand up, hopefully, my butt will have a curvature to it. It will not be flat from sitting on the floor. Okay? That proves to you that, like, we're not smashing and mashing tissues into oblivion for the sake of getting them looser. We are smashing and mashing these tissues so we can talk to your nervous system, and your nervous system is going to talk to your musculoskeletal system, and your musculoskeletal system is going to be the one that actually fixes the problem. Okay? Lots of systems in place. Your body's an absolutely incredible place. Absolutely incredible. Capable of healing if we let it and we talk to it. And we listen to it. All right? I've talked a lot without showing you anything. The next time I do this, I will show you a thing and then I will talk, because it's better to do a little bit a lot of times than it is a whole lot in a little amount of time, which is what we're about to do. All right, so lay down. I'm going to do everything on both sides because God gave me two for a reason, I like to say. The first thing I'm going to do is just loosen my hips up. So we're going to rock left to right. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to talk through this, but we will kill a lot of birds with one stone with this stuff. Your IT band attaches from your ilium, which is the top bone of your pelvis, to your tibia, which is the outside bone. Well, it's your shin bone, basically. It's your inside shin bone. And anytime you have a tissue that crosses two joints, right, that crosses your hip and it crosses your knee, you have to, even a muscle or a tissue that crosses one joint, you have to look at the areas above and below it. Like, very rarely, I don't think I could think of one structure in the human body that works strictly in isolation. Like, there are always compounding factors, and there are always other areas that we need to examine to say, hey, what else could be contributing here? Go ahead and flatten out both feet. You're going to straighten out your left leg, hug the back of your right, and straighten out the right leg. Okay, so we're going to do a little gentle hamstring stretch through here. Pull your toes up at your face. I like to make this active. So drop my heel down to my butt, and then sometimes I'll leave my legs straight and I'll point and flex my toes. Then hug this leg up towards your armpit. Okay, towards my right armpit, my right leg up towards my right armpit. And I'm going to hold this for a second, and then I'm going to give it a couple little circles. These are big circles, but do what feels right for your body. One of the best lines that I remember from physical therapy school was that every body is different. And you hear it growing up, right? Everybody's different, and that's true. But every body is different. Everybody's anatomy is a little different, and more importantly, everybody's like history and relationship with movement is different. So you have to be sensitive to that. Hug this right knee up towards your chest, and then we're going to cross it over to the left side of our body. Oh boy. You're going to bring your arms out like the letter T. You're going to close them down. You're going to bring your right hand to meet your left. And then open up. Close them down. Open them up. Play with the position of your knee here. I like to put it just about level with my waist. If you bring it up higher, you will feel it differently. You might not go as far back. If you bring it down lower, again, you'll feel it differently. Listen to your body. It is really good, for the most part, at talking to us. We are, for the most part, really bad at listening to it when it does. Please listen to it. Okay. Go back to your back. Straighten out your right leg. Hug the back of your left. Lift it up. Same thing. Take whatever option feels good. So, heel drops down to your butt. Straighten it out. Point flex your toes. And then go ahead and hug your knee to your armpit. Through here. You can give little circles. You can give big circles. Change directions. And then we're going to do this on this side. We didn't do it on the right, but we'll go back. Make yourself a figure 4. So left ankle over right knee. And then the point is to stretch your left hip muscles. So this might be enough for some of you. The other option is to push your knee away from you. The other option is to hug your right leg up towards your chest. And that you will feel on the outside of your left cheek and in the back. I will link a video to the anatomy of your IT band, because this video is incomplete without understanding the anatomy. The reason we're stretching our glutes and we're mobilizing our hips is because the glutes are the muscle that attach to the IT band. The IT band is just a long tendon. Tendon is a tissue that connects a muscle to a bone. Go ahead and switch sides. So, loosen the tight stuff, strengthen the weak stuff. Okay? If my glutes are tight or weak, it's going to translate to my IT band. So that's why we're doing this. It helps, I think, a lot to see it, because you then appreciate, like, oh, we have to do things for our back, our hips, our knees when our IT band is talking to us. Because it's all connected. Okay. So those are the big stretches. If you had however long that just took, 5 minutes on the floor, those are the things that I would have you do daily, absolutely daily, preferably several times a day. Okay, that's kind of level 1. Okay, if there's 4 tools that we're using, that's level 1. The next level I'm going to show you, excuse me, is with the massage gun. Okay, I do not care what kind you have. They all do the same thing. There are $1,000 ones. There are $30 ones. Go to TJ Maxx. Get a little massage gun. Okay, they're a good little tool to have. Okay, I'm going to show you on my right IT band. Okay, this is called a Theragun. I like it because I like how it feels in my hand. This is all I'm doing. all along the length of that big thick band of tissue, all through this glute muscle that attaches to that thick band of tissue. Not more, like, you got to move on it. Anytime I teach somebody to use a massage gun, like, if there's a spot that feels like, oh, it likes it and it needs it, you can hang on that spot for like a couple seconds, but you're going to end up bruising yourself. You're going to end up hurting yourself worse than you need to. So, oh yeah, like right here. There will be spots along any tendon or muscle that you're like, oh my gosh, that feels good. Like, it's satisfying a craving, like you're scratching an itch. You can stay on that spot. Again, just watch out for the pressure that you're putting there, because you're just going to bruise yourself. But for me, like right through here, that's where it needs it right now. Okay. So this is sometimes easier. Like, if you can keep this at your desk, you can do this sitting. And if you have one that's quiet enough, you can just pop it out like a couple times every hour. And again, we are just encouraging blood flow to the area. Right now, when I feel those spots, this is fascinating. This is so freaking cool. When I feel those spots, my skin interprets a signal, my nervous system interprets that signal, my muscles and my bones interpret that signal. They send it up. Like, no. Those tissues don't interpret anything. Those tissues receive the signal. Okay? They send it to my big control center in the middle of my head. And my brain then says, what the hell, what's going on around us? Okay, are we threatened? No, right? I can look down, I can see like, oh, the little ball on the top of this is like not sharp or hot or covered in snakes, right? This is like not a very threatening situation that we're in. My brain then interprets that signal and it says, well, it's uncomfortable. What do I have to do to make that more comfortable for you? Right? Do I need to send blood to the area? Do I need to loosen that muscle? Okay, what do I need to do? And then it's going to do that. I don't have to think about it. That's why your body's so freaking cool. Right? It's going to do that. Right? It's also going to ask me like, hey, can you fix the root of the problem? Which we will do. Right? I will strengthen the weak stuff, and I will do that. But for now, I'm going to do what I know is going to work for this. All right. So that's the massage gun. Let's do our left side again, for the sake of completeness, and for the sake of like comparing. Right. So my right side is symptomatic right now. It's the one that's bothering me. And already, right now, it feels better. But that's because I've talked to my nervous system. I haven't done any miraculous healing stuff. Don't let anybody freaking tell you otherwise. And listen, I don't care if it's you stretching, if it's a massage therapist laying their hands on you, if it's a physical therapist laying their hands on you, your chiropractor laying your hands. I do not care. Your personal trainer who's calling themselves DPT. That's a whole nother issue that I won't get into. But they are not smashing anything into oblivion to make your body feel better. They are talking to your nervous system. Your nervous system then is interpreting that signal, and your brain and your body are doing the healing. Okay. So here on my left side, I've got tightness more like in my quad muscle than I do in my IT band. And tightness might not even be the right word. Sensitivity. But there are definitely spots here on my left side, which is my asymptomatic side, that I should be listening to. All right. So, level 1, you doing all your stretches. Level 2, grab the massage gun. Level 3, get out the rolling pin. Okay. I think this is a dollar store rolling pin that we bought 2 Christmases ago. Okay. Again, they sell these in Dick's for 30 bucks. This is all you're doing to it. Okay. We are going along that band of tissue, along the muscles that attach to that band of tissue. And we are giving them a little love. Okay, a little bit of massage. Oh goodness, to those areas. Now you will find, you can use this stuff as like diagnostic tools. You will find areas that are tight. I actually prefer to do this in sitting. I'll turn so you can see. When you sit, so that IT band runs from your hip down to your knee. When your leg is straight, it's kind of stretched, right? It's at full length. When you shorten it, that will physically loosen the tension on that muscle. So I like to have it in a looser position when I do this, mostly because it's more comfortable for me. But if I went straight out in front of me, let's see, and you need to be in the right place here. I happen to be sitting on a ledge, so I guess you could sit on the end of a step. Oh my goodness, right here. So I got this, like, it's just tight. It feels like a knot. It feels like if my IT band was a rope, it feels like someone tied a knot in that rope right here, which is interesting because I did not feel it with any of the stretches or with the massage gun, but with the roller, with the rolling pin, I can feel it. So when that's the case, I will hang out on it with this tool that's got a big surface area that I can like feel the benefits of it right now. Then sometimes I'll go in with my hand, and even my hand, because it's too small for that area, it will not hit it the same way that the rolling pin does. And really, I know I'm going to feel this when I go to level 4 and hit it with the foam roller. So again, you can do this at your desk. Throw the rolling pin next to your desk, and every couple minutes, just stop and roll it out like it's a pizza dough. Okay, talk to your nervous system. Let's try it on my left side here. So again, different spots are talking to me than when I used the massage gun. And that's why it's important to have and be able to use all of these. Now I gotta say this, these only work when you do it. So you gotta find the one that you're actually gonna do. This thing, one of my best friends. It's pathetic, but I love it. It is level 4. It is pretty uncomfortable. The more consistent I get with it and I stay with it, the less uncomfortable it gets. Okay, but I'm going to show you how I use this thing. All right. It's kind of a strange position to put yourself in. Oh, sweet God. So this is my symptomatic side. And there are spots that are fine, and there are spots that are not fine. And on that spot that's not fine, I am just going to hang out. And I'm going to breathe. And I'm going to roll over it. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. So the position of your hands here is important. I should be able to just lift my whole body up off of it, right? When I can do that, I can control the amount of weight that goes through that leg and the intensity at which this pressure goes through my leg. Oh, brother. I got to do this more consistently. Oh my goodness. Okay. There is a reason that this is level 4. This is intense. It is not for everyone, and it is not for everyone straight out of the gate. Okay, start with the other levels. Right. I do this. I have done this. I know what the heck I'm doing because it is my literal actual job. So, oh, jeez Louise. Right. Bingo. That is level 4. Level 5, stay on this thing. Okay, so that my knee stayed straight as I was on it just now. I don't even want to do this because I know it's going to be really uncomfortable for me, but I'll show you for the sake of completeness. When I'm on those tight spots, okay, like right here, I'm going to bend and straighten my knee. And I'm going to add some activity to that tissue. Okay, this is kind of what we call like a pin and stretch technique where, oh, good Lord, the tissue is pinned down, physically restricted in its movement. And then I'm asking the joint to move. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. And all that does is it adds another input to my nervous system. It lets my musculoskeletal system communicate with my nervous system, and it lets my brain interpret that information. Okay? That is all we are doing here. So again, on my left side, which is my not symptomatic side right now, but there are spots that are going to benefit from this. Oh, sweet God. Oh. Oh. That is the rolling of your IT bands. I'm sweating. It is uncomfortable. Okay. Sometimes I will pop on my glutes. I'll do that figure 4 and I'll lean over into those glute muscles. Okay. Everything we just did falls in the loosen the tight stuff bucket. For the sake of completeness, we are going to do a strengthen the weak stuff segment right after this. Okay, I'll give you one bonus foam roller move, which is for your thoracic spine, which is everybody's posture muscles. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Oof. 5 levels of IT band work. Number 1, stretch it and move it yourself. We went through that. Number 2, massage gun. Okay, no more than a couple minutes on an area and make sure you're moving it pretty consistently. Number 3, rolling pin, stick massage. I don't care what you want to call it, but use a big surface area with the pressure from your hands. Number 4, foam roller. Use it against gravity. It is uncomfortable. It gets more comfortable the more often you do it. Level 5, pin and stretch technique with the foam roller. If I got I'm gonna get up. Okay? Like, I feel so much better. My IT band feels so much better after I do all that. Now listen, we just spent however long this video is, 15 minutes, stretching and moving on IT band. Right? It will feel good probably for an hour. I'm about to go take Hanky for a walk, and then I'm gonna sit. We're gonna drive down the shore today, so then I'm gonna sit, and it'll tighten back up again, and then I'm gonna move a bunch and it'll loosen up. So that's the loosen the tight stuff bucket. Let me show you strengthen the weak stuff. Okay? Two major muscle groups we're going to work on. They are both glutes. This one is your gluteus medius. Okay, we call it a clamshell. You lay here, stack your knees, lift your knee. Two things with this. You do not have to go super high, right? You'll often compensate and use the wrong muscle group if you go super high. Okay, the other thing people do is they roll their hips back in an attempt to get more range of motion. Do not do that. Keep your hips perpendicular to the floor. Lift your knee. You should feel it after 7 or 8 in your outside butt muscles. Sometimes I'll have my patients put their hand here because it's just another feedback loop. When their hand is on their butt, they can feel if they've opened up too high or if their hips start to roll. Okay, shoot for like 12 or 15. Check your form, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And let's do the other side. Okay. Bingo. You should feel that in your outside butt muscles. That hits your gluteus medius. Okay, gotta love all the Latin names. Lay on your back, cross your left leg over your right, just like we were in that figure 4 stretch. Give yourself a hug and lift. Okay, this is a single leg bridge with emphasis on belly muscles stay tight and wobble as least as possible. Okay. Same thing, shoot for 12, 15 here. The reason why is we have to build the endurance of these muscles because they're the ones that keep us upright and moving. Okay. You should feel this more in the back, more in your big glute muscles. Switch sides. Okay. Belly tight, give yourself a hug, and lift up. That was 15. Okay. Oof. Come on up. Find a comfortable seat. Take a good, big, deep breath with me. Check your posture. One more big inhale. Biggest inhale you've taken all day. Okay. That is your IT band masterclass. This only matters if you stay consistent with it. Doing this once, you'll feel good, but it's not going to solve your problem. You have to do this consistently. You do this consistently every day for 2 weeks, you'll forget you ever had a problem. Okay? If you need help staying accountable to that, send me a message. Happy to help. Right? But it only works if you do it consistently. Information without action is useless. Okay? I appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time, your attention, your energy, and your effort with me today. Keep moving and keep getting better every day.